complete this. And who can read, the question? Read, Omar. Good. Good, thank you. Complete the sentences with the verbs here, using, the simple present or present progressive. Number one, here you will be careful with, using, the present simple or present progressive according to the sentences. Number one, he lives with uncle until he can find him. He is living. Look at the sentence. Until he can find his own place. This is what the temporary state, temporary situation. Okay. In other words, this is what irregular time for him. When he finds, an apartment, he will move to it and he will leave his apartment. So with temporary situation, we use present progressive. Just this part of time, just these days, he's going to stay with his uncle. So he is living. He is living. Good. Yes. Number one, this is one exercise. Number one is living.
So if you write he's living, okay. I wrote he's living.
He's a living.
He's living.
He's living. Yes. Yes. You can. Yeah. He's living. He's living. Okay, number two. Okay, you realize that here we have something which is happening now. The water is boiling. Please turn it down. Okay, so this is boiling. Number three, house.
The scientist did not understand the cause of the problem.
Good. You realize here, understand is what? Is a stative verb. Doesn't take ing form. So here we have to use what? The simple present form. Good. And here we have plural. So, and we have not.
Did not.
Yes. Did not or don't. The scientists do not, understand the cause of the problem. Talking about the present, and the question should be now.
They didn't understand.
Yes, it's correct, but here the question asks us what? To use simple present or present progressive. Yes, so we have to use what? Simple present. Do not, okay, what? Understand, I think. Number do not. I'm joking.
Number four, you counting and water. But is it snowing in your country?
Does it snow? Here we have a question asking about what singular form in the present. So, and the question is what? Yes, no?
Yes.
Question. So we have to start with does, because here we have it. With it, we use what, Ya Abdurrahman? With the question does. But if it is, plural, we use what? Do, with the present simple. Does it, snow in your country in winter? We are asking about what? Habitual actions or, permanent actions. So,
I thought this was, is it snowing in your?
no, if you ask with, is it snowing? It means I'm asking about now.
Yeah.
Is it? No, but here we ask about general.
So the,
Yes, does it snow? Asking about, let us say,
all the time.
true things. Here in Saudi Arabia, for example, it doesn't snow. Okay? So we use does it. Does it snow? Good. Number 5. What's your name? Yalla.
The moon goes around the earth.
The moon goes around what? The earth. Now here we have to use what the present simple. Why? Permanent or fact? Is it a permanent or a fact? Fact. This is true. This is what a fact. You know, the moon always, you know, goes what? Around earth. So with facts, we use simple present. With facts, we use simple present. So here we have to say go and we add ask because it is what preceded by singular. Good. So the moon goes around, you know, earth. Number, say number 6 is.
What do you think?
Always take in your consideration that, you know, stative verbs do not take ing form. Think here, one of the stative verbs. So we cannot use ing. Good. So we have to use what, and here we have you. You takes what? Do as a helping verb. So we say what? What do you think of mine? What do you think of mine? You know, idea or opinion. Think here means, you know, believe. What do you think? Good. Yes.
We memorize all the verbs. Should we memorize all the verbs that don't take ing?
You can, you know, memorize them by using them all the time. Here we have some familiar set of verbs like, you know, love, hate, knowing. Logically, it doesn't, you know, use. But you cannot say, I am knowing, I am loving. This is strange for us because, you know, you always practice English all the time. Yes, doesn't, you know, come together, doesn't work. Good. But with using English, you will discover that these verbs are always what stated. It's not easy to differentiate with some of the verbs, but generally you can what control, you know, the stated verbs. Good. Number 7. Number 7. Abdullah Tahir, Abdullah.
Yes,
Karen,
number 7.
Number 7.
Currently the number of immigrants in our country is increasing.
Good. Is increasing. Number 6. What? Do you think? Number 7. Now, why do we use present progressive? Is increasing. Here we use present, you know, progressive because here we have developing and changing. When the action is developing and changing, we use what? We use ing form. Okay. Here currently the number of immigrants, you know, in our country is increasing. Good. Now what about number 8? Yes, yeah. Ryan, go ahead. Good. You realize here, remember, also is one of the stative verbs. We cannot say, you know, he is remembering, I am remembering, so this is one. So here we have negative form, we, so we use don't. Good. Number 8, I think. Number 8. Yes, we have to write we. We have to write we, okay? We don't remember. Number 9. Yalla ya Jawad.
the way it's part of the UPH, but then, don't have as many only speak that.
Good, but you know, it takes what it, singular, it takes what doesn't. So here we have to use the present simple. Okay, here we have -4. So, but it doesn't have. Doesn't have. Let me show minus 1. Okay. Who wants to do the next? Haytham Jabbar, Omar. Who wants to share?
Yes, Mr. Yes.
Go ahead, Haytham.
Okay. Ahmed has a part-time job on Saturdays, but he doesn't work today.
You realize here we have the word today. It means, you know, this time, this, you know, part of time. This is what temporary situation. With temporary situations, we use the present progressive. فقط يعني هذا الوقت. Not all the time, you know, just, you know, this time. Ahmed has a part-time job on Saturdays. But today, okay, today he's not working. So here we have to use what? Isn't working. Yes, but he isn't working. With temporary situation, we use always what? Present progressive. He, you know, he always works on Saturdays. Okay, but this Saturday is not working. He is not working. He always works on Saturdays. Is it clear? You know, the idea is the idea, you know, clear. He works, you know, on Saturdays all the time. But, you know, this Saturday is not working. So here, this part of time, just, you know, this Saturday, just, you know, today is not working. Now, let's move to the next exercise, I think. Okay, here we have, what do we have here? Email. Good. This is an email sent by, you know, Fernando to Martin, I think. Here we have steps for writing, you know, emails, starting with the name, greeting, let us say, the body of the email, explaining what you want to say in the email. Also, we have, you know, sign it with your name, close the email. Here we have some steps for writing. Now we are going to complete the email with the correct form of, you know, the verbs. Here we are going to use the, you know, the suitable one or the appropriate one, whether in the past, present, present progressive, present perfect, whatever. Okay, who can start with the first one?
I think so. I think so.
Okay. Go ahead. How's it going?
How's it going? I hope you are aware that don't work so far.
Good. That's enough. I hope you are well and that you aren't working hard. Good. Aren't working hard. You know, I'm asking about this period of time, you know, that you are not working too hard. If we use, you know, the simple present, it means like a habit. Okay, just you know, asking about this time. I hope you are well, and that, you know, this period of time you are not working too hard. Okay, so here it's better to use what? The present progressive. Aren't. Here the email. Exercise B. Number two, can continue. يلا يا محمد. But university life in Britain, here we have B, is, yes, is very different from the way it is in what, Santo Domingo. يلا يا سند. Yes. B, yes. No. Here we have some present talking about what general things, university life. How does life in university life? It is what very talking about. Yeah, Sanat. Yes. Number two is number three. Most international students. We are talking about what? Habit. With habits, we use what? Simple present. Live. Read it, please, Sanad.
Most international student, live,
Live.
do.
We have students. And as with what? If it is a single what? Single. Ahmed lives. As a student, lives. But here we have most international students live in dorms. And you know what we mean by dorms? Dorm. A place where students live inside this what? The university. Good. Yes, for students.
I believe as it is.
Yes. Okay. In dorms for the first year of study. The dorms are places that take care. It is what plural. Help. That help. The dorms are places that help new students to gradually settle into life in the United, Kingdom. Wants to continue with the online students. Omar ولا Suhaib? يلا, go ahead, Suhaib.
Yes, mister. And meet other students like them. Meet.
Good. You realize here we talk about simple present, so we continue with simple present. Talking about what? Habitual actions. Dorms, help new students. And also make them what? Meet other students like them. Good. And meet. Number three, live. Number four, help. Number five, meet. Okay. Badr.
In the second or third year, the university student find out of
Talking about myself. I was. Good. I was. B here, what does it mean? B is this is in the present, but if you want to talk about in the past, we use was, where. So he's going to tell us about his what? Last experience.
past.
Yes, past. So in the second or third year, the university encourages students to find off-campus accommodation out of the university. Now he started talking about his experience. I was. Yes, I was, lucky when I first arrived. So, at the same time, he's talking about what? Past. Arrived. Number 6 here was. Number 7 what? Arrived.
I got.
Good. You know, the same thing. He's talking about what things happened with him in the past. So we have to use what, ya Sanad? Simple past. So I got a nice, you know, comfortable room. Got. Number 9. يلا عبد الرحمن.
I had
Good. I had a neighbor,
a
or
neighbor from
maybe just 1 minute, who is also my friend. Talking about what present. So I have. I think, you know, I have is better than simple past. I have, you know, a neighbor from Ghana who is also my friend. So he's talking about present simple. Present simple. I have, you know, a friend. Now I have a friend. And he's from. So if I, you know, if I say, for example, I had, it means what? It's past. It means that I didn't have now a friend from Ghana. Okay? If it is in the past, it must be what? He was also my friend. He was also my friend. We use had. But who is my friend is now. He's, you know, my friend. It means I have. Okay? So, have. Next.
Started in the last, still go.
Yes, good. Yes, talking about, you know,
Because we did
yeah,
not finish,
definite what action.
but we still didn't finish the request.
Yes, good. Yes, present. Uh-huh. Yeah, go ahead. Number 10. Ah. Here now. So it is, yes, because here we have now. Now it is what? Winter.
is
Yes, is. Good. Now. 11. Wants to continue. يا يلا يا جواب.
and I doesn't see some.
Be carefully. We have since. Since is used with what? Good. Event. Since for used with the present. You have to look carefully at the sentence before, you know, saying the, you know, the tense. لاحظ. I haven't seen the sun, sorry, since I arrived. Up to now. يعني وصلت أنا لغاية الآن أنا ما شفت الشمس. لغاية up to now. So started in the past up to now. And we have since. Since for always used with what? Present tense. Have or has plus verb 3. So here I haven't. Yes. Which number? 11. I haven't. شباب يعني. I think it is not easy to differentiate between the tenses. Okay, you have to read the sentence carefully, then, you know, decide which tense you should use. Okay.
While you are swimming in the world.
Good. While always used with the present progressive. So here, while you are swimming in the warm, you know, ocean. While you are swimming. You know, the second part also will be what? Present progressive. Yes. Good. I'm wearing a raincoat. Good. Okay. do you think? Ryan? Good. When I applied for this scholarship, here we have to use what? Simple past, talking about the past. When I applied. What happened? Good. I knew. Yes.
You take while you are swimming in the warm ocean in the summer. I am wearing raincoat. Isn't it? How does it swim? The warm ocean and be
I was wearing this.
or I wear a raincoat.
While you were swimming,
Yes.
I was wearing, a raincoat, talking about,
That's the same thing.
talking about,
ما بين استعارة السباق أنا عم بلبس.
here we have the two actions happening where? At the same time.
It's only while you are swimming.
The two actions are happening, at the same time. You are swimming, but I'm wearing, a raincoat. Okay, the two actions, they are different, but they are happening what at the same time. Now here, when applied for this scholarship, what happened? I knew it was a great opportunity. Good. It was. Ours.
Like
Good. And before we have number 17, I think. And I wanted, good. I wanted the experience of living abroad. Yes. Wants to continue. I really Amjad. Yes, I really like this country. Now, I'm talking about now. Yes, I really like, this country. If I say like, means now I didn't like. But it is better to use what the present simple. It is, correct if I said I like. But here it is better to say, I really like this country. Abdurrahman.
What's my miss?
Good. Now I miss you. And sometimes what? Feel good. And sometimes I feel, really homesick. Good. Okay. And look at your workbook. Look at your workbook on page 80, maybe. 80. 80. Yes. Page 80. Your workbook on page 80. 1 minute to share the screen again. As the same, of the previous exercise here, also we're going to complete the sentences with the correct form of, the verbs. Here, complete the information, use the present tense. Just, present. I think it is easy. Sanad, start with the first sentence. My name, good. My name is Caroline Richard. Ah,
I knew.
good. I live in the city of Limno, Santa Catrina. Life.
I am 16 years old.
Good. I'm 16 years old. Adnan. Good. I have a younger sister and an older brother. Continue.
They was
Yes, they watch TV every evening with my family. You realize that some of the actions are what? Habitual actions. Okay, watch, have, etc. Ryan, I do my homework in the same room. خلينا نشوف هون. يا عمر العرب continue.
There is a television show on tonight about global warming.
Yeah, number 7 before eight. Yes, there is. Good. There is a television show on tonight about global warming. يلا يا وليد.
I am interested in
Warming. Good. I'm interested in global warming. Faisal Al-Asaimi or Shuf Farouk. Who wants to be with us? Abdul Karim. طيب. Number 9. Okay, Zaid. Are you sure it is affecting? You're talking about what? Habitual action, present. So it affects. Good. It affects. It affects everyone. This is what? This is fact. And everything on earth. Just to write the sentences quickly. Exercise, which exercise B? On your workbook, B, page 80. Is, watch up me and first.
Stand one, left. What? Do. Is. X.
stuff.
One.
Good.
Number 5 will be yes.
Number 5.
Yes.
No. Preceded by they. They تاخذ us. Be careful with the verbs. The present verb. If it is preceded by singular, we have to add s. He plays. If it is preceded by I and plural form, we do not put s. I play. We cannot say I plays. I play. They play. We play. But Sanad plays. Salma plays. He plays. It plays. If it is preceded by singular, we add s. Okay? So here we have they watch. So they watch TV every evening with my father. So here preceded by they is what? Plural. Let's continue with the next paragraph. Amjad.
My science teacher wants everyone to.
Good. My science teacher, singular. So the verb must take what? As. Wants everyone to write a report on, a global issue. So here, number 10. نكمل هذا just to complete and to number 10 قلنا wants 11 بدر.
My report is.
Good. My report is on the importance of the rain forest in Brazil. Is 12. Ariane?
People taking.
Good. People here what? Plural. So we do not contest. Okay. Next. Abdurrahman. Good. Our Brazilian rainforest. Here, forest. Just one forest. Good. Mix. Good. Next. يلا يا عدنان.
Every day people cut down.
Yes, cut down, not cuts down. Every day, people. So it is what? Plural. Cut down. Next. Yes, Yaris. Good. And or yes, burn our rainforest. Burn. Next. يلا يا يلا يا ليث.
This means.
Good. This means, less oxygen in the atmosphere. Means. Yes. Next. Talking about, this refers to what? Singular. So this means, yes, this means this oxygen, with this oxygen, there are. Oxygen is what? Uncountable. So with uncountable nouns, we use this. Good. There is more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Is. Next. Ryan. Good. This also affects global warming. Affects. Okay. Amjad. Good. My friends and I took. This is what has a habit. Yes. Good. Also, we want to stop the destruction of the rainforest in Brazil and reduce global warming. Yes. In fact, all my family and friends. Yes, house? No. No. Then number 10, want. Sorry. 21. No. 22. Is it? But the global warming, good, is not just a Brazilian problem. The whole world, what? Whole world, just one word. So we have to add S, needs. Good. 22 is the last one, needs. Okay, let's stop here. and, to have a break with you. Okay.